Okay, we're going to begin with a postural stretch for the pec minor. So let's come over to the wall, bringing our arm into a cactus pose. Start with your dominant arm, twisting away from it. Holding it here, inhale. And exhale, twist. Again, inhale. And exhale to twist. And one more breath, inhale. And exhale. So the hand that is on your hip, the outside hand, bring it to your rib cage. I want you to breathe laterally into this area, bracing your abs. Inhale. Pull the abs in, lift up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Sustain that pull in and that lift up, and fog a mirror as you exhale, twisting. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Turning back to face the wall, switching sides, setting up on the second side. Opening up the pec minor. Elbows should be about as high as the shoulder. You can lean forward for more leverage to deepen the stretch. Just keep your chin up. Don't drop the head forward. Plug the shoulders down. Soften the front body. So think about your breastbone, sternum, and front ribs reaching for your back body. Closing off that back body so that we don't get the spraying of the rib cage, the arching of the upper back to the point where we disengage with our core. Belly is in. You're still breathing laterally, lifting up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee, twisting away from the wall, opening up the posturally tight pecs. Breathe into that. We'll now grab our foam roller and we're going to roll out our hip flexors. Our hip flexors are located near the groin. I'm going to show you right now in this area. Start with your dominant leg. Forearms will be down. Brace your abs. Don't collapse into the plank position as you roll forward and back. Getting into that tissue, you'll get the quadriceps as well as the hip flexors. Feel free to hold in spots that need more attention. The other leg is out to the side. The knee is bent. You can always pad that knee if it's sensitive. Use your breath. Each inhale, I like to prepare. Each exhale, I like to find a new spot or do some circular motions on a spot I have found. Digging into that fascia. Now's the time to wake up these muscles before we begin level 2 cardio slider burst for kyphotic, lordotic, and lordosis. Another 15 seconds here on this dominant leg, finding those sticky spots, working on stimulating the Golgi tendon organ, which will dissipate these knots, improving range of motion, allowing you to access your abs and turn these muscles off. We want to use the abs. We want to use the hamstrings, the back of the legs, the glutes, the butt muscles more frequently. Go ahead and switch sides, setting up on that non-dominant side. Let's work into these muscles. Use your breath. Dig in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, walk forward or back. Or do some circular motions. Don't let that belly hang out. Firm it inward. Think about the breastbone, sternum, and front ribs reaching for the back ribs, puffing that upper back up, plugging the shoulders down, finding our shoulder blade anchor. That's important to combat kyphosis. Plug the shoulders down, lift the chin. 2 more breaths here. And afterwards, let's make our way up to a standing position. Now, slider discs or washcloths, if you do not have slider discs, you'll need your purple loop band in the YouniquelyFit kit, our second to heaviest. Bring that around your outer thighs. We'll keep this on for the entire workout. Feel free on breaks to take it off if it's bugging you. First exercise. Make sure as you're learning the exercises, if you haven't done level 1, that you're going at 50% effort no matter what. We're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, sit back into a squat. Walk 4 counts to the side. Inhale, stand up. Side leg reaches with alternating hooks for 4, 3, 2. You can still keep a bend in the knees. Inhale, prepare, exhale, sit back. And we walk for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stand up. Alternating hooks for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Walk it to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stand up. Alternating hooks for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, first exercise. You got that one. Next exercise. Keep that band on. This is in the transverse plane. This is the turning plane where 90% of injuries occur. Imperative that we learn to move in this plane of motion comfortably with control. Arms up on guard. Leg reaches back. Give me 4. So we're going to do 2 reverse lunges with a cross punch over the front leg. So whatever leg is forward, you're doing 1, 2, then you're standing up, and then you're taking the other leg back. 1, 2, arms come up on guard, and we do 4 leg reaches with our pelvis tucked under to turn. 1, it's just a quarter turn. So you're at 12 o'clock, you go to 3 o'clock. From 3 o'clock, we begin those reverse lunges again. So we've got 2 of them with the cross punch. Make sure you don't pitch your upper body forward. Now's the time to brace the abs and keep your upper body upright. Then you switch to the other side, cross punches with the reverse lunge, arms up on guard, 4 leg reaches. Elbows are up. Let's try it one more time for good measure. Cross punches. 1, 2, switch sides. 1, 2, arms up on guard, 4 leg reaches. Stay low, pelvis tucked, chin lifted, shoulders plugged down. Okay, that's our second exercise. Our final exercise in the sagittal plane. 4 cross punches, traveling forward with a side leg reaches. Looks like this. 4, 3, 2, 1 at the top. Sitting back into a mini sumo squat, bracing the abs, torso's upright. Inhale, prepare. 8 uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Stay bent in the knees. Cross punches, leg reaches, traveling back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, prepare. Sitting back into that squat. Exhale. Uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time for good measure. Traveling forward. 4, 3. Cross punches. 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Sit back. Uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, these are our exercises. We're going to take 30 seconds before we begin our burst. I'm going to remind you of the first exercise in the frontal plane. Don't do it. Grab some water. We're going to be going at 100% effort in 30 seconds here. So you're going to sit back into your squat. You'll walk to the side for 4. Inhale, and 4 alternating hooks like so. I'll repeat it one more time. Just watch. Inhale. Exhale, sit back. Walk for 4. Arms are up. Elbows are as high as the shoulders. And then alternating hooks with those side leg reaches. Okay, counting you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 100% effort. All you got. We'll be going for a full minute at 100% effort. This is level 2, so we'll have 50-second breaks instead of minute breaks. So make sure you're breathing, pushing yourself as hard as you can to avoid knee pain when you sit back. Let those inner thighs pull you back. Shoulders plugged down, chin lifted, collarbone wide, belly pulled in towards the spine. Soft gaze. Keep using your breath. Inhale and exhale. Know where those inhales and exhales are. It's important to consciously breathe when you're doing cardio. If you hold your breath, you're not doing your body a service. So you're doing your body a disservice. But I know you're breathing and you're pushing yourself. You only have 5 seconds left. Counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your break. 50 seconds here. We're going to repeat this exercise in the frontal plane. Grab water. Just don't sit down. Take a stretch if anything's bothering you. Knees bothering you. Quadriceps stretch is great. You can even hop down to the floor and roll out the posterior tibialis or above the knee. But just make sure you can get back up quickly. We've got 30 seconds more for this break before we begin our second set in the frontal plane. 20 seconds. Water, stand still. Just don't sit down. If you're rolling, that's an activity, so that's fine. But don't just sit. 10 seconds. So if you're on the floor, make your way up. Counting you in. 5, 4, same exercise. 3, 2, 1. 100% effort. Minute on the clock. Full minute at 100%. Final set in the frontal plane. You got those squats for your glutes, your outer hips. You got those alternating hooks for your abs with the twisting action and those side leg reaches for the abductors of the legs. Sculpt those legs, work those the lateral chain of the legs that's underactive to combat that pronation that is prevalent. Keep going. Push yourself. 30 seconds left. You're halfway there. You've got this. Use your exhales to drive movement, initiating from your center. Try to keep your belly in. Breathe laterally, as we learned when we were doing our wall stretches before. Just 10 seconds. Use your breath. Hear yourself. Push yourself. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Take your break. While you're taking your 50-second break, I'm going to remind you of the exercise in the transverse plane. So we had our reverse lunges without pitching forward with a cross punch. 1, 2. I switch sides, and then I do another reverse lunge. 1, 2 with the cross punches over the front leg, and then arms up on guard. 4 leg reaches forward with that pelvic flexion and deeply bent in the knees, working those abs. And then back into the reverse lunge with the cross punch 2 times, and then switching sides, arms up on guard. So just watching, because you got 10 seconds. I'm counting you in 10 seconds. So remember, it's 2 punches with the 2 reverse lunges. Then you repeat that on the other side. Then it's your 4 leg reaches. Counting you in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 100% effort. Full minute in the transverse plane. Working your glutes, working your hamstrings, working those abs, the internal obliques, the transverse abdominis, the pelvic floor, building that strong center to carry you through space in a safe fashion, to improve sports enhancement, to prevent injuries, so many great things, and most importantly, to help you manage stress and anxiety and improve your heart health. So that is what we are focusing on today. Keep going. You're doing great. Hear your breath. Counting you down. 5, 4. Actually, you have 10 seconds. You can do it. Push yourself. 10 seconds. I was wrong. Go, go, go. Push. 5. Now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your break. Okay. 50-second break here. And we're going to repeat that exercise in the transverse plane. Take any stretch you need. Grab water. Just don't sit down. Make sure you're drinking 8 cups of water a day. If you're having caffeine or alcohol, you're adding an additional cup of water. And I'd encourage you to always have water with you when you're eating. Every 10 bites of food, pause, take 10 sips of water. So working on portion control, feeling full, eating less, getting to your goal weight, counting you down. We're going to start that transverse plane. Exercise, second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 100% effort. Full minute on the clock. Give it all you got. I want to see your best. I want by the end of this minute, you barely can finish because you've really given it all you got. So when you're doing those cross punches, see your target. Some person needs an air punch. You let them have it. Brace your abs as you're doing it. Keep your shoulders plugged down. Form is imperative as well. Halfway there. 30 seconds to go. You've got this. Final set in the transverse plane. Now, I know this position with the arms up and the pelvic flexion feels a little funny, but it's great because it's almost like a reverse crunch standing, and you're getting those inner thighs. You're feeling the center line of the body as you pull in and up and tuck the pelvis under. You're plugging those shoulders down. 10 seconds to go. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your break. 50-second break. I'm going to show you the final exercise. We have our 4 cross punches, traveling forward with the side leg reaches. At the top, we inhale. Exhale, sit back into the sumo squat. 8 uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stand up, inhale, and I do my cross punches back with the leg reaches for 4, 3, 2, 1. At the bottom, I inhale. Exhale to sit back. And then I do those 8 uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 20 seconds before we begin our first set in the sagittal plane. Make sure you're using your breath. Really important. Okay. Counting you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 100% effort. Push yourself. First burst in the sagittal plane. Give it all you got. Leg reaches, side leg reaches with those cross punches. See your target. Those uppercuts. I really feel the lower abs on those. Sit low. Get into those legs. Use your butt muscles. You're doing great. Halfway there. 30 seconds to go. You've got this. Push yourself. Only you know what 100% effort is. So find that 100% effort. Commit to staying at that level of intensity for 10 more seconds. You can do that. 10 more seconds. So speed, form, counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final break before a final burst in the sagittal plane. You've done wonderful work today. Remember what I said about the water. 8 cups a day. If you're having alcohol or caffeine, add an additional cup. The way that I get it in is I never eat more than 10 bites of food without following it up with 10 sips of water. This helps me not overeat, feel full quicker, and stay at my goal weight. I know you want to get there. You are going to get there. Just stay focused. Stay diligent about your water. Diligent about your cardio 3 times a week for your heart health and your tonality. And you'll be there before you know it. Okay, you got 10 seconds. 10 seconds, and then we're going to go. Counting you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 100% effort. Final burst in the sagittal plane. Give me those cross punches. See your target. Let them have it. This is also to get out that stress, anger. It's good for anger management and anxiety. Just let it out. But use your abs. Keep them braced. Imagine hands on your shoulder blades. Fight for the breastbone, sternum, and front ribs to reach from the hands. Closing off the rib cage so that you can actually access the upper back and the abs. Halfway there. 30 seconds to go. Those uppercuts. How low can you go in that sumo squat? No knee aggravation. Brace the abs. Use the inner thighs to pull you back. Stay upright. Try to not pitch forward. Keep your chin lifted. Gaze soft. Gaze a little higher than eye level. I like to turn my head as I'm doing the uppercuts. Counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job.